Monday, December the 6th. Okay. And we are officially in a whole new month, the last month of 2021. I don't know where the year is gone, but it's gone. So, and we are here. We have made it through by the grace of Goddess. So, hey, we're going to keep flowing with that and see who shows herself in this evening's meditation. Okay. Okay, so, well, tonight's message is interesting. It's all about true love. Y'all manifesting, huh? So let's see. We have Miss Guinevere. If I could get my alphabet together. All right. So, Miss Guinevere, she is tonight's sponsor for our message. But she's a Celtic triple goddess, has ancient roots preceding Arthurian times, and she was known by Guinevere. In her original form, her name means the white one or white phantom, and she is a powerful goddess invoked for both fertility and as a bridge to take the dead into the afterlife plane. Okay, sounds interesting. Almost sounds like Isis in a way. But during the times of Avalon, Glastonbury, and King Arthur, she became Guinevere. And legend holds that her heart really belonged to Arthur's cousin, Lancelot. However, today she helps us ensure that we enter into partnerships with our true love, and she assists us in keeping that love alive. All right, so this should be interesting as far as the stirrings of our heart and what comes to us in this evening's meditation. So go ahead and take a moment, just allowing yourself to arrive. Taking some nice deep breaths as you begin to gently close your eyes. Knowing that you are safe to be here in this moment. Your space, your energy, your home, workspace, car, everything that you own, everything that is yours is safe and protected. You've given yourself this opportunity to arrive and to be here and to be still, to go deeper within, to gain insight, clarity, guidance, whatever intention you have for yourself this evening, give yourself full attention. Allow yourself this full experience, letting everything else go just for this moment. Allow this arrival to be slow and steady as you allow the breath to become slow and steady. Allowing the focus of your breath, noticing its ebb and flow to bring you into a space of calmness. A space of comfort. Allow it to bring you into a space of safety, security, but also beauty and grace. space filled with opportunities, the opportunity to discover your potential, the truth within you. Taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose, exhaling audibly out through the mouth. Receiving on each inhale and on the exhale, releasing any of the thoughts that have been running through the mind. Acknowledging any feelings or emotions, and just letting them know that you'll be with them shortly. But for this moment, give yourself permission to just explore and to feel through them. And after that third deep breath in through the nose and that audible exhale out through the mouth, you can just continue to breathe at your own pace, your own depth, your own rate. In and out through the nose. Knowing that this is a focal point at any moment throughout your meditation practice that you can come to. The mind begins to wander, feelings become intense or uncomfortable, the body becomes fidgety. Come back to the breath. Allow yourself a moment to reset, to relax. And just continue to breathe. On your next breath, as the mind steps back and you become the observer of your experience this evening, go ahead and just scan your body from head to toe, sending that breath and love into any areas of tension, inviting them to become at ease. Any areas calling for your awareness or your attention find themselves at ease. And this sense of relaxation begins to wash over you from head to toe. Breathe it in. Exhaling any tension within the mind, heart, body, soul. Giving yourself permission to just be here now. On your next breath, allow yourself to energetically anchor down into the earth, either through the soles of your feet or through the base of your spine. This energetic connection between you and the center of the earth gives you the opportunity to release and surrender. It offers you the space in which to let go of so that you can receive better. And in this space of trust, all energies that are released are received with unconditional love and return back to its original source. So there's no harm in letting go. It allows you the freedom, the choice, the opportunity to manifest, receive better in its place each and every time. Consciously choose to let go and receive better. So what are you choosing to release today? When it comes to your ideals and concepts of true love, what are some of the beliefs, thoughts that you are willing to let go of, perhaps redefine in a way that better serves you, to bring you the romantic stirrings within your heart so that the universe can deliver this great love experience to you? Perhaps in this moment you simply let go all the fears and traumas you have associated with love which you experience from others. Perhaps you give yourself that space of compassion to see that they gave love in the way that they best could at that time. And maybe, just maybe, you set the intention for yourself to experience love in a way greater than you have ever experienced. Maybe you set the intention this evening that you are ready to experience a greater love, more peaceful, complementary, compassionate, and unconditional love. A love that's genuine, authentic, kind, one that values you and one that you value, so that you can truly experience the truth of divine love. Tonight's message says that romance is not an outdated concept, despite what you may have experienced or may have seen. Romance is a time-honored precept of simply merging with the divine as it is manifest within another human. This intimacy, love in action, is playful. It heralds springtime, flowers, new life. Yet there is this misconception that in order to truly experience romance, you must be in a committed partnership. However, you can manifest it all for yourself. With the intimate moments you spend with others, love does not have to be put in a box or subcategorized. Love is love. And as you surround yourself with beauty and luxurious treats, romance is the life force of the universe. It becomes a worthwhile goal indeed. And the romantic stirrings of your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Are you ready? Allow any fears, any anxiety, any doubt, any traumas that may come up, any stories you continue to read and tell yourself over and over and over again. Any truths that no longer serve you, allow them to come up. Breathe into them. Notice how each one makes you feel, not only within your heart space, within your physical body. When you think of opening yourself up to great, loving relationships, does the mind begin to close to the idea? Does the heart, chest begin to tighten and constrict? Out of fear of being betrayed, abandoned, hurt, rejected. Where are your fears to love? As you acknowledge and embrace these fears, you are given the opportunity to break them down, to discover the source of where they came from, the person, the experience. And as you begin to break down these fears, you create space for a breakthrough. And it is in this space your heart begins to soften. Its light begins to shine through the cracks of heartbreak and heartache. You feel yourself willing and able, even through the fear, to love, to be loved. And maybe you start small. Maybe you just choose to acknowledge the relationships that you have where the love feels safe. Maybe you begin to show gratitude for the relationships that provide you emotional safety. And you use this as a foundation, an energetic foundation to call in more relationships like this. Breathe. Relaxing space between the brows so that your third eye, the mind's eye, can open to perceiving love in a different way, creatively, intuitively, without illusion, seeing love in its truth, its divine truth, and how it is manifest in your life. Maybe you allow the heart space to soften, knowing that there are multiple chambers within this heart center. Most of the time, we operate from that of our human heart, the heart that experiences the hardships, the struggles, the joy, the happiness, the good and the bad, in all of our relationships, familial, romantic, personal, business, to self, to spirit. That is the human heart, the heart that we place our hands onto, bring our hands to heart center. On your next breath, bring one or both of your hands to your heart space. Allow it to soften. Breathe deep into it. Know that emotions may come up, and that is okay. This is a safe space for you to free yourself, to do the work, shadow work, so that you can fully step into the light, so that the light of your heart can shine 1,000 miles in every direction and call in that love that is so rightfully yours. You are worthy. You are lovable just as you are. There are people out there who are willing and wanting to love you just as you are. Breathe. Breathe deep. As you allow the human heart to soften, you begin to sense, notice, imagine behind that human heart is a greater, stronger, more powerful heart. It is known as the spiritual heart. It may feel as if its location is a little bit more towards the back of the body. If that is what feels good to you, lean into. Notice the safety, security, comfort that the spiritual heart provides you. If you were an angel, this is where your wings come from. space behind you, spiritual heart that allows you to fly high in the realms of love, to rise from the depths of struggles and pain and grief. It offers you the opportunity to heal within the heart space. From the heart space, through it and back to it once again. Breathe. You are safe. Experiences that you have been through have provided you with feedback for what serves you and what does not when it comes to love. Honor those pains as teachers, for now you are aware. We're strong, resilient. You are here still showing up for yourself, doing the work. Allow the heart space to soften just a little more. Allow the breath to deepen. You'll find within the heart space there is one more chamber to be unlocked. The first was the human heart, that which you have placed your hands upon. Second is the spiritual heart, the greater, infinite love that is behind the human heart. And above the two, just a little higher in your chest, just below the clavicle, your collarbone, there is what we call the sacred heart. Sacred heart connects you to all that is, the divinity that you are, to a higher vibration of love, higher, more potent frequency of love. It is from this elevated space that you will imagine golden light going out in every direction all around. Spreads far beyond your physical space. It stretches even further out beyond your physical location, city, state, country. Bypasses the physical boundaries of this earth plane. You see this light from your heart going as far out the edges of the universe. Take a breath. Allowing all old tethers, cords, and ties to be released. All vows, all decrees, all agreements, known and unknown, through all time, space, realities, to be tethered, to be cut. And in this open space, it may feel vulnerable, but know that that space of vulnerability is freedom. Freedom to receive the truth of divine love from divine feminine source self. And you begin to see, sense, or notice that from the far edges of the universe, a light flows to you. This light is white, pink, purples, greens, blues. It's almost like the color of a pearl, all the iridescent tones in the flow to you. And it flows to your heart space, swirling around, comforting, encoding any damage and breaks, softening any blows or hardships, dismantling any traumas that may still be here in the heart space. It brings compassion to any grief here within the heart space. And this loving, supportive energy begins to grow. It grows up into the throat and flows down the arms, your hands, your fingertips. It continues to flow up into the neck from the heart space, filling the mind all the way up to the crown of the head. From the heart space, it flows down, filling the belly, pooling into your pelvic bowl, your womb space, and abundantly overflowing down through the legs, into your feet and your toes. The light that fills your headspace and up to your crown eventually fountains out of your crown, fills your entire personal space. And you are in a cocoon of love and light. You are safe. You are loved. You are lovable, meaning able to love. Yes, you are. Release any and all blocks. Notice your fears, break them down, break through them. Now is your time. Allow yourself to be loved, so that you can see that you truly are loved and always just as you are. The more love you allow yourself to receive, the more abundantly you can pour this into others so that they too can experience truth, divine, unconditional love. You become the channel, conduit, the beacon of love and light. Allow this to be a part of your journey, to be a part of your life experience, to grow in love and experience better and better, replacing all the experiences that no longer serve you. And just breathe. Light, you can keep one or both hands in your heart space, or you can choose to have one or both hands on the low belly area of your sacral chakra, space where we hold deeper emotions, space that holds our deeply repressed traumas, fears, guilt, shame, feelings of unworthiness. And yes, of course, you are more than welcome to have one hand on the heart and the other on the low belly, your womb space, for this healing and clearing. As we receive the meanings and interpretations for this evening's message of true love. So just notice within your body, with your hands upon your heart or your womb space or both, how you feel or where you may be triggered when you hear your soulmate relationship has arrived. Notice where you feel it and breathe into it. Allow the energy that comes up, the trigger, to give you an opportunity to heal and clear. Your soulmate relationship is soon arriving. Notice with each meaning or interpretation, if you feel relaxed, do you tighten up in certain areas? Breathe. Next, there is renewed passion in an existing relationship. Notice what comes to mind. Observe how you feel. Observe this energy within the body and breathe. Relax. Allow those areas to soften. What would it feel like for them to soften if they tense up? Or if they feel open and good, how can you lean a little bit more into that? Third meaning for tonight's message is that you are a romantic person. Notice your thoughts and feelings surrounding that. Do you feel as if you are not enough? Or no, you're not? Do you desire someone to love you, care for you, adore you, wine and dine you? If so, you might be a romantic person. You've just blocked yourself off from desiring that because it didn't feel safe. But it is safe for you now. Affirm, I am a very romantic person. I love romance. I love being catered to. I love feeling valued. I love being acknowledged. I love my presence being well received. I am worthy of being loved in a way that serves and resonates deeply with me. It doesn't have to look a certain way. I define what love is within my life, how I want to receive it, how I need it. I affirm that. I have power over that. It's called free will. It is your birthright. The last meaning for tonight's message is to acknowledge that your romantic needs are not being met. What steps can you take to alleviate this? What are your romantic needs? How often do you need them met? What does that look like for you? How would that
feel to receive that? What are your emotional needs? What are your relationship needs? Not only from another, but to and from yourself. How can you romance yourself on a regular basis? How can your self-care rituals and practices fulfill your desire for romance in a better way? Notice what comes up. Feelings, ideas, just breathe, allowing them to provide you the guidance, the insight, the feedback so that you can truly create the love experience that you desire. Ease and grace, certainty, clarity, confidence. You are worthy of love. Slowly, gently, and shift your awareness back into your space. All of that love that you receive back into heart space. Taking a deep breath. Back into this moment. Begin to wiggle your toes, your fingers, rub your legs, roll through the neck, shoulders, just bringing some movement, some connection back to the divine feminine body. Holds your divine spirit. When you're ready, if you haven't already done so, take one more breath and come out of trance, opening your eyes. All right. It's an awesome message there. All right, let's see. What does the collective and feminine need to know when it comes to love? So the message that I get is that love is steadfast. It's eternal. It is a foundation and a source from which we grow and evolve. I feel the message also that I'm getting is that although through our hardships, there's a saying that all is fair in love and war, and it isn't. It isn't fair all the time. And so, with that being said, it's an opportunity for you to redefine for yourself, what do you want love to be and feel like. Sometimes we have a collective concept of what love is supposed to look like. We see, these commercialized holidays. We have these life, well, I guess milestones within life that signify, okay, this is love, this is love. And unfortunately, a lot of times we outsource our love, and we seek external validation for if that is okay or not, how it's being received, expressed, and so forth. But we forget that we are the actual source of love. This is an infinite source that we are created from. So you can't like take this out of your DNA. This is something that's just, it's part of you. You were created in love, you are love, and even when it comes time for you to ascend, you are still going to ascend in and through love. So this is an infinite cycle, an infinite source that you can always tap into. So anytime you feel as if you've closed yourself down, know that you don't have to take that experience and compartmentalize what love is based on that, and then use that as the blueprint from one relationship to the next, or from one situation to the next. You have an opportunity to say, okay, well, that was love experience with that particular person or whatever in that way, but there's still this plethora over here, this whole buffet that I can tap into or pick from. And so it's basically, don't allow yourself to be closed down in the space of the heart, because of other people's misuse or abuse of that love. Give yourself permission to tap back into that source, redefine from that information what you want love to look, feel, or be like, and then affirm that, call that in for yourself. May it be so. Whew, okay, that came in real clear and powerful. So, shift gears now. Thank you for those who are watching the replay and have been here tonight. And we will go into the personal reading.